Oh, hey, it's me, your good buddy Matt D. Once again, here in the game garage. I'm sorry, I just rewatched the Alice in Wonderland 2010 movie trailer with Johnny Depp, directed by Tim Burton, Mia Wachowski, Polish last name I'm probably not getting right, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. A couple other people. Holy cow, it's terrible. I forgot how much I hated that movie. It's awful. Looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. I still love the look of the movie, but unwatchable. Opens with Johnny Depp saying some blah, 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 blah. Johnny Depp. I don't know, man. That whole him and Amber Heard thing. He was like 5,000 years old. That's all I'm going to say. He was 10,000 years old with a 20-year-old. I don't know. Anyway, but it opens with him because I had forgotten how much the movie Alice in Wonderland has to do with the Mad Hatter. Like, he has the sequel. I watched the sequel first because I didn't necessarily want to watch a remake of a cartoon a beloved cartoon and story I love. But as it turns out, Alice in Wonderland is a sequel to Alice in Wonderland, or Through the Looking Glass. And Through the Looking Glass is a double sequel. So Through the Looking Glass, that movie is all about a sad Mad Hatter. It's all about the Mad Hatter. Like, all about the Mad Hatter. And actually, the second one did, and I know I'm getting to good games, but this messed me up. It did. Those Hobbit movies, did those ruin movies? Because was everything at that point then battles? Because there's a huge battle, White Queen versus Red Queen battle going on in Alice in Wonderland. The game we're talking about today, it's terrible. The movie was, both of them, unwatchable. They go from unwatchable to, unwatchabler. But today we're going to talk about the game, which is highly watchable and actually like a hidden gem. Can we say that? This is like a true... I mean, people have talked about this, but this is a hidden gem, or this is a gem. I'll just call it a gem. This is a gem of a game. I love it. It's kind of like, now this says copyright 2009. The movie is 2010. I don't know what's going on. This game is like Limbo-esque, where it's like a 2D puzzle platformer where you're kind of in the super foreground and solving these puzzles in the super foreground. And it's kind of simplified graphics, and they push further back. Like, things in the super foreground are all like super dark and black, and things recede in the distance. You play... Actually, okay, no, check this out. So anyway, Disney's Alice in Wonderland, based on the Tim Burton film. It's sort of based on the film. It like takes a lot of those ideas, like you're Alice and you have to destroy the Jabberwocky and save the kingdom or the underworld from the Red Queen. But this kind of makes you the rabbit as the main protagonist. You can hop between other characters, but you're really the rabbit. I think this cover is actually pretty genius because you play as a main character and you're constantly dragging Alice around, and kind of at the very end she does what she needs to do and becomes the hero, but you're really the rabbit dragging the hero along on her quest. Maybe like this is her first quest, as the Alice in Wonderland in the movie picks up with her as a 19-year-old. She is clearly a child in this. But here's what I like. Here we got the Mad Hatter front and center, because he's front and center in the movie. He's not really so much in the game, but in the movie, way more Mad Hatter than you need. And check this out. White Rabbit in the background, kind of looking at this guy like, what the fuck, man? I am doing all the hard work. I am swinging this around, knocking fools aside, and then here you are, taking center stage like an asshole. Inspired by the Tim Burton film, Disney's Alice in Wonderland. Take an extraordinary trip down the rabbit hole, discover a world full of adventure inspired by the Tim Burton movie. That's pretty true. Master the special abilities of 4 characters to help Alice. This is also true. You kind of, as you go through the adventure, different worlds, and it's kind of like the worlds are put together in a puzzle, so you're filling in a whole puzzle, so this world connects to that world, and if you want to get to this world, sometimes you need that character that can do that thing to get to a key. So each character you find has a new ability, a new puzzle solving ability. For example, as the rabbit, you have the pocket watch, so you can move time forwards or backwards. So you can make like a plant grow big and you're standing on top of it and you can get to this higher level, or you'll make a tree get old and shrivel, or become young again, and then you can walk kind of over it. A caterpillar can go upside down, Cheshire Cat, and then the Mad Hatter. I can't remember their abilities. I've beaten the game. I love it. I've beaten this game a couple times. Haven't beaten it in a couple of years because it's a couple years old. I played through a little bit of it just to remember. Like, Alice is charming and annoying. Hey, how are you? Oh, and she just kind of like makes noises and kind of stands there. It's totally useless. Is the character you got to drag along as this. Also, seriously, just so we're clear, get this game. This game is worth it. Of the games so far, alphabetically up to this point, this is the best one. Hands down. Anyway, I just want to make that clear, that of them all, this one, so far, this one, right here. This one take. Puzzle piece you're always trying to figure out to deal with. Like, and it has like a mechanic where if you don't deal with Alice in a long enough time, like if you don't take her with you, the sky rips open and like evil heart monsters come out. Great. Anyway, you mostly play as this guy. I'm just saying, you must be pissed at this guy. The art style is charming and adorable. Again, I said it's kind of labyrinth, or not labyrinth, limbo-esque. Sorry. There's a couple of games like that. I'm spacing on them. I know I've seen them on the 3DS eShop. Where again, take those kind of qualities of Limbo. Again, Limbo came out in 2010. Again, this is 2009, so this is obviously a kind of thing going on before then. I don't know, man. Hey, man, I'm not a game historian. I'm just talking about some DS games, yo. But anyway, it's got like that kind of style, but then like kind of like Emily the Strange meets Bats Maru meets, I don't know, you know, where it's like dark, cute, spooky, but cute, like for real, but like, yeah, all sorts of spooky worlds. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Super a lot of fun. Way better than the movie, which is unwatchable. You know, they make a lot of these style games, by the way, that are, I don't know. Anyway, I actually love them because I love movies. And I love you guys. And why don't you like, comment, subscribe, comment, subscribe, like, subscribe. Yeah, because that's basically it. That's all I kind of want to say. Anyway, until next time, yeah, hope you have a rad game, lifetime, enjoy movies, or music, or things, or the outside, or enjoy the beautiful outdoors in the sceneries. It's beautiful. You're beautiful. You know, it was the 5th highest grossing movie at the time, and the 2nd highest grossing movie of the year. Alice in Wonderland, seriously, come on. We deserved it.